Yes, you read that right. This is the pinnacle 1 versus 1 ranked Bluefor deck, according to some guy on Reddit who posted a deck, this deck specifically, with that exact title. I'll be honest, I don't want to shit talk that person because while I am making fun of the deck a bit, um, it is not like a garbage or unusable deck by any means. None of the units in here are are bad, right? There are some unorthodox choices, but again, the units themselves aren't bad. But I still am here to take this deck apart to an extent. I'm not, again, this is exaggerating it a little bit, but I thought I do every now and then want to pull some decks that I see posted on Reddit and be like, you know what? Let's just take the deck and see how it plays. And why not start by doing that with what you could call a clickbait on Reddit? It's on the r/wargame, of course. Maybe I'll link it in the description if I don't forget. But the Redditor specifically made another post previously about a Scandi deck and was incredibly defensive about some choices. So I thought, if this is the pinnacle, let's give it a shot. I will not adjust this deck, but I will still talk a bit about it before we head into a rank game. Again, none of the individual units I see here are by any means bad or horrible. There's some units like the Mirage 3CZ where I'm like, it's not really that great, but the unit itself, again, isn't bad. It's more like there's so many units that you chose, you omitted a lot of others, right? The M1 IP isn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. But if that's your only real tank in your deck, you're gonna suffer. All of these infantry squads are by no means bad at all. But having no shock infantry in the infantry tab means you're gonna suffer, right? The recon choices by no means bad, but having not even like a Gazelle cannon means on some maps or in certain matchups, the lack of that, you're gonna suffer, etc., etc., right? So just 14, 10-point supply trucks, your supply game is gonna be very, very weak. You have very little indirect fire support. Your anti-ground game in terms of planes, I mean, Kurners and Cheetah are great, but it's still prone to being just shot down. But there are some issues for sure that I can foresee. Again, it's not a trash deck. You can definitely pull off some wins, even against other competitive decks, But I feel like it is way too specialized, if you will, right? Again, it's all line infantry, all in pretty lightly armored transports. KFV 20, the highest armor you get on transports is 2 armor on a KFV, which doesn't inherently have to be bad, but usually you still want to mix in 1 or 2 units with some more armor that, can be a threat to the Martyr 2s or the like, right? So there just are some problematic situations that I could foresee that would not happen rarely, right? All your infantry is line. They're all slow, ignoring the fact that sure they have a CQC MG, but they're still gonna struggle in towns against any kind of shock, let alone elite infantry, right? How are you gonna deal with town grinds against a deck like Modo or another mech deck that has shocks, right? You don't even have artillery or something to deny some town blocks. The only real thing there is your Kerners, since you also don't have rocket pods. Maybe the cheetah T, I suppose. Right? You can't always get fire support to work against towns. Not necessarily long run. For assaulting or getting in there, sure, but not for constant grinds. But let's first try to find a game and see if those situations even come up. Maybe we're gonna have a situation or a matchup on a map where none of this matters, right? We play on hell against another mech deck where the M1 IP is more than sufficient, or against a motor deck where the M1 IP is going to be more than sufficient, right? Little town grinding so we don't need shocks. Might very well also be the case, Still, I just found it. It's peak Reddit, the pinnacle. Anyway, as ever, I should see you in a second once you find a ranked game. Right, one thing should be said, I've never been really a big or particularly great blue mech player. It's an incredibly strong deck that I just... while I wasn't really horrible with it, I could just never get quite to work. But yeah, we got a Brigadier, who I have no idea who they are. Well, I guess you gotta make use of all those wombats. We definitely want to fight Bravo. I think fighting in the open... I wouldn't say it's impossible, because you have 16 Chumat. But depending on what we're going up against, and depending on whether we get rushed here by KTs or something else wheeled, we would have to get in here in the first place, like be able to build up a defensive position to shut things down with our Chumats. And again, I feel like if we want to do that, it's easier in the opener, whereas pushing down Bravo can always be done later throughout the game as well. So maybe we should try to do that right away in Foxtrot. Even it might be against my better judgment. But let's start with like a bunch of Chumat. We also, by the way, I didn't even mention, no helicopter-borne infantry. I wouldn't really call it a must, but you have so many slots in mech, and usually you get some special forces, which are honestly ideal for that, in helicopters, especially like in mixed blue mech, that you can use for something like that, right? I again, it's not a must, but I really like to have that in my decks. Get some of these. Even though these I would say are stronger, they have a much better transport. So even though you don't get off-road a whole lot, it still can count a lot. If you wanna bridge, I don't know, this gap here, or you wanna drive here, that little bit can cost you a lot of time, especially in the opener, where whether you like it or not, any second can matter. Or matters. Alright. Only tracked rapiers, they're pretty not very survivable. For the FSA, not really a huge deal, because it's further back, basically dedicated anti-plane. AA. For the heliborne version, can definitely be frustrating. Let's get this and set focus on some man pads. Mistral is very, very nice. Get some of these. Those are the basic ones with the Kalgusa. The Eric's versions are 90s and they're prototyped. But look at like a Mirage 3. It is pretty cheap and like can detect helicopters. Just thinking get some more wombats, I guess. We don't need some here. Let's get like one squad here though for this area. Let's get another one. Did I start with the second? I still have a second CV as well. Mortar, even if you're not playing with Supervis, is very, very useful. Let's get another Chumat. All about the Chumats. We're gonna try to get 2 in here. Another one probably just in the bush here. The other 2, it just depends on what's happening here, right? Maybe I'll try to unload them here. If we can get here, I'll just keep moving them that way as well. Maybe I'm gonna even unload them here in the open. Who knows? Maybe we get heal rush and never comes to that. Yeah, it would be a not so great deck against heal rush. It's not bad, because it's mech and you have plenty of like cheap stuff, plenty of cheap autocannons, which are very, very good most of the time. But you have like no spags or anything like that. And these tracked rapiers, they're not ideal because they don't deal a whole lot of suppression damage either. But they are cheap. Let's do this. Of course, there's also Gypsy, which if you know me, you know I hate. Let's give this order for now. I know I told these Chuma to unload over there, but I'd rather have them unload there than have me forget about them. Let's smoke off there. Not having a Riken Halo is not something that I very much enjoy. But what can you do? Sahara. That's just gonna demolish my zero armor stuff. It's empty. Probably should have just kept moving, honestly. Oh well. Move you a bit further up there. It's, is it the... It's not a Moderna, is it? I don't think it is. I think it's just a normal D-72 of some sorts. The Rook. Probably playing against Mech ourselves.
At the ready, sir.
Yeah, it's a D-72. I want him. Probably just get a Kernas here. Those are T-55s. Wait, what? Oh, those T-55s. Alright, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Oh boy. There's a lot of grunts as well. Yeah, that's what you get when we're bunching up. Doesn't help that it's all line infantry. So impossible to like maneuver around in a fast manner. Be careful with those Padobranzi, they have a ton of range on their Erics. Not the Erics, a Boombar. Basically just a better Erics. Look at some base defense. Speaking of range, never unloaded you. You didn't even get to shoot, what the hell? At the MiG-29.
Yes, sir.
While these supply trucks, of course, aren't very efficient, at least many of them means they're gonna repair very, very fast. Unfortunately, these guys got spotted and killed. It is what it is. Put it at 90. In there. What is... Oh, that's what the... Sure, whatever. Still have our Kernas, which is of course good. Barkan here, let's fortify this a bit. Let's make the mech. In case you haven't noticed yet.
Are you talking to me?
Or in case I haven't mentioned it yet. PAN. Oh, nice. Good kill. Very good kill. I thought about moving one of those squads down into this building, and honestly, I'm just gonna do it right now. MiG-29 again. Come on, how do you aim 7-7 of range? Probably not. Wait, you once? I don't. And once are up again. Oh, that's just a 15.1. I'd hope that might have been the expensive one. That would have been really nice. So yeah, pretty weak for our opponent thus far. This time our Kernas didn't even get damaged. The last time I didn't pay attention. Might have just been damaged by the MiG-29, because we basically flew towards each other, right, when that happened. When I bombed there and they bombed us. That's the sniper squad shouldn't have shown itself. Get you up there a bit. Watch your mats. I don't think we were able to stop the supply there.
Are you talking to me?
T-72 of some sort, I believe. Yep, maybe an MLU4. The AN variety. Oh, we just got spotted there. Still have you who can one-shot this 84. 30 AP. Oh, it's just an M1M even. Which is of course still dangerous to us. And we miss. Yep, well that's kind of what you get for it. Admittedly, right, for the price it's not bad. It's just pretty not so good for the card itself, right? You get only 3 of them. 2 of them even upweighted, so it's just not very efficient for that. You know, you lose them very quickly, right? If they were like consistent or like yeah, consistent for the price, different story maybe, but they are not. But that's still out. Okay, evac the Kerners, because that one is too. Didn't realize that one was still out. Evac ordered. I got it once. Oh, potentially twice. Okay, not twice. The Mirage 3 killed, but still died. Now that can sometimes be worth it, right? But yeah, sometimes. Let's get another FSA though. In the water, because it's just fun. And with so many Chumat, having just 14 of those, which again is not a lot, right? Like a lot of total supply. It's just oof, very, very, say optimistic that that's just simply gonna be enough. Just not in range. There's the PvP. We know that it's empty because we killed those proletariat when they tried to move up. Okay, you have the same range against yeah. 55 does not range us. It's good to know. Oh, yeah, I just got side shot by those. That's funny. It didn't do a lot of damage, but still did some damage. Let's place into town here. Oh, weapons jammed really. Still retreating though. Oh, you're still alive. Oh no, don't drive into the fire, you might actually die. Another one. With no other ATGM options either, it's only Chumat. Unless I'm actually blind and didn't notice something else. It's actually just keep you in Ananas and Shiki. But with these guys. Get the Barkan here. I didn't pay attention to whether we actually killed this T-72 over here. I don't think we did. But again, I don't know. The missiles. Yeah, that's the M1M presumably. We do have seed actually. We shouldn't do this actually. Let's not be greedy. There's still the L19. I don't think this was the second one that, you know, flew around there later. But yeah, that's still of course also out there. And almost certainly ready by now because we never damaged it. Yeah, this just stop. Just get out of there. Nice. And get another squad. Then, yeah, I mean, at this point, just not lose our foothold here, here, and here, and we're good to go. Didn't quite catch the frame of that plane. If that was the MiG-29 or the L-19. Again, you're just gonna stay in here.
Yes, sir.
Some supply. And for good measures, get an M1 here as well.
Ready to fire, sir. Let's move. Full thrust.
Very nice. That Hera. I wonder if it's trying to fly around here. But I don't want to circle here with my Mirage because maybe the L-19 is now flying here too. It's not... You know what, let's... There it is. And a Hind even. Ooh. Let's get a Mistral for extra range here as well. Arkan is still on... Oh my god. Wait, is it... Oh no, that's a Transport Hind, isn't it? Those look like... no, it isn't. Those are 8 missiles. So that's the big Hind. And those do not like S5 rocket pod. So that's the MI-35. Not... at first I thought maybe that's an MI-25 from carrying the Czech Recon Squad. Which is very popular, but I'm not a fan of. Another thing here is... Everything is... I've just seen 2 units drive down here. 2 trucks. No other stuff. Of course, could have come down here from there. But I haven't seen anything else, which means that... Or which tells me... I don't think they're gonna try to come down here. They're gonna push here for a while. So let's move you out of there. Get you up and running. I think they might actually need some fuel. They're Abramses. Particularly light on fuel. And to me, it tells me they're currently not prepping a push here.
Nothing to report.
They're going up here. I just want to reiterate, right? This is not my deck. I hate Jeep CVs. Okay, those are just... Fortunately, those are reservists, so I'm probably gonna try to eat my ammo. I wish I had a fob. And did I buy this and this?
Air defense ready.
Oh well. I'm not gonna complain, which means I can move you up here, honestly.
Setting up a new AA position there.
That's a Tadra indeed. That's interesting. Some more fuel. It's just for some additional defenses, because you never know.
Unchecked and ready.
Also, again, for these kind of stalemates, having some heavy arty or something would be very nice. Actually, they're just trying to flush me out, and they actually will be able to do that. Or maybe I can bait this MI-35 in or something. You know what? I'm gonna try to unload this here. Ah, very nice. MX-13 here.
À votre service, mon colonel.
Both of them still up there. Another CV here. It's you in there. Just spread them around, honestly. Spread them. Oh, you're running away. Well then, screw me, I guess. You know what? Let's place you also in the water here.
Anything for us, sir?
I just like doing that. It's not really perfect because they're still pretty slow, but usually it means that they're pretty safe from ground objects that aren't like close to the water.
Position, sir.
But of course, you know, any helicopter will very quickly spot them. So again, it's usually not ideal, but I still like doing it. Space you here, far enough to hopefully not be spotted by helicopters because of the forest patch here, but still close enough that, you know, it can shoot at or shoot even down the MiG-29. You killed something, huh? Oh, there's Paduranzi here. Now that is an interesting development. I did not spot those at all. Oh, that's, yeah, there it is, the HT-40. Okay. Well, you fuck off. You also try to fuck off. Well, first you're gonna try to kill this truck with recon squad inside, hopefully. Unless this is empty. Could be empty already, but let's not take the chance here. I don't think it was empty. I barely got any XP for that. I do think it was empty. Sorry. Unload you, place you here. Hopefully they're not gonna expect that spot. This is just to, you know, shoot at stuff driving up here. Did I hit it? I did. Just shoot there, please. Oh my god, really? What the fuck, Kerners? Alright. What the fuck, Kerners? I mean, I know that I gave the firing order relatively late at the end of the day. Like, what the fuck? Alright, let's get some more stuff here. No, not my Shumat. Let's get a mortar spam going. We can't even do that because for some reason those mortars are upwetted. Who decides to... Oh my god. Kill their own units? Well, me, obviously. Oh no, that's not very nice of you with this M84. I knew I should have put a Shumat here, exactly for that. Oh shit, I actually get outrange, I always forget. Come on, get a bit back again to pin cover. Right, there you go. Oh, you can't actually break line of sight here? That's really bad.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't have the punch through really at these ranges.
What are your orders, sir?
Oh, well, that didn't go where I wanted it to go. Oh, what else did I get hit by? It looked like it was one shot, but it almost certainly couldn't have been.
Are you talking to me?
Problem is, I was keeping engaging those one by one all the whole time now. Every time, like one of my Abrams against multiple of these M84 and T72 M1M whatever or whatever it was, right? And you should never do that.
Brauchen Sie zusätzliche Feuerkraft?
Well, that unsurprisingly got decamped.
제가 할 일이라도.
Get a mistrump because of range next. Well, these two just refuse to even go down for that M35.
지시사항 있습니까?
Only real ones get down on their high. They're not even empty, unloaded beforehand.
Feuer! Zerschmettert sie!
Oh no, don't give this ammo. You have so little supply.
Die Welt besteht aus zwei Arten von Menschen.
How much range do you even have? 450. Yeah, you have pretty good range actually if our opponent decides to overextend there. Why did you move? Oh no, this got capped and this got uncapped. Okay, never mind. I'm just stupid.
Die Artillerie verleiht der hässlichen Knopperei des Kampfes etwas Würde.
I wonder what happens if I try to move in there. Zoom you up a bit so you can protect this area better.
Has an enemy chopper been spotted?
You're not supposed. Why am I? What is with me and misclicking everything?
What are your orders, sir?
Light truck. That was a T-55. I don't. It could have been recon, but also could have been a CV. Those are just mortar shells. Those are probably heavy artillery shells. Be a bit back before you die to like a bomber again or something.
AE geladen! Feuerbereit! Un bon éclaireur est un éclaireur mort, qui dit.
Get you a bit further up. It's riskier against, or for getting spotted, of course, but less prone to getting sniped by heavy arty. Okay, you decided to move?
Utan oss är du blind.
Actually, good point. I should move my recon up as well. That's not recon, otherwise we would be spotted. Those are part of Branzi 90. What a riveting gameplay, innit? He just keeps sending
Besoin d'un transport?
those up there. Let's get our ASFs out. Low time of target as well, by the way. I don't really have any survivable CVs for this, which is really annoying. Achzarit CV would be perfect because it's, while not immune, oh no, such a Voltaire, not part of Branzi. While not immune, just very, very strong against heavy arty like that. Of course, the others were not arranged.
You've got something for me?
That's one that 84 AN traded when we shouldn't have. I actually wanted to place them in a way that both would engage if exactly this happened, but it was not very well executed. One turn. It's not how I wanted this to go, but it is how it is going now. Well, kill the cub, whatever that's worth. Anyway, there's an infantry squad moving up there. That's not good. You're still out there. It's also not good. Let's actually move you down there.
It always comes down to the infantry.
Yeah, honestly, right now I'm more comfortable like trying to push our opponent out of there than pushing down there. We're out of ammo. Rocket bot helo for this would be really nice too. But that's not in our deck. Those are BVPs. It's a bomber. Honestly, if you manage to shoot this down, it would be some really good bait in form of those M36s. Wow. It just doesn't want to die. I mean, it does have 40% ECM, right? It's a lot of shit. Holy moly. I don't have the fire support to deal with this. But not in forests. It is indeed just a T-55, would you look at that? This is what you should have saved your MiG-29 for. Ooh, am I glad I unloaded those fast enough, because holy moly, these fuckers are fast.
If the enemy's in range, so are we.
There's a lot of stuff that I didn't see coming. Would have loved to have a Recon Helo there, but could have also just put the fucking infantry squad there and I would have spotted it as well. What about a cheetah? Yep, got a fire position with that bugger. We also got out apparently with no damage. That's cool. Very cool. Luckily those PvPs started to drive there. Let's be a bit aggressive. There's 80 gems there, which is honestly why I didn't want to move this up there, but I was hoping that they're empty and this is why there's a truck driving there.
What are your orders, sir?
Very much seems to be the case.
Vous avez repéré quelque chose?
There are some, but I killed the tank CV. That's what matters right now.
I don't think a man wants some fast beaten.
Oh, those are the tanks coming up.
What are your orders, sir?
That's a lot of fucking tanks. Not throwing away my corners would have been really, really nice right about now. It's a cheetah. They're so weird, man. Probably shouldn't be able to fire in position in the first place, but no, it's part of their identity. Smoke this up before like a M1M or something spots. Sorry, not an M1M, 84. That's a lot of tanks. See? What the fuck are you supposed to do against this when you have no kernel assist? That's where you need like proper tanks. Holy shit. And that fucking MiG-29 just won't die. And you just lost line of sight somehow. Alright, just go for this HT-40 if you can. Oh, you hit! You stunned at least.
Dirige vers les coordonnées indiquées.
Holy shit! I mean, those were only 3 missiles, but like the amount of times, you know, it has survived like these runs is just fucking ungodly.
가능한 빨리 가겠습니다.
Keep this smoked. What the like? My deck is not suited to deal with all those M84s. This is exactly what I was talking about. I got lucky there that these fucking veteran proletariat just missed twice in a row.
Qu'est-ce que vous voulez qu'on transporte?
Pinnacle of a deck, by the way. Come on, man. What were you thinking? I forgot of you again. Can I like for one goddamn second not forget about you? When did I lose this M1? Did I like let it sit in the open again? Like I always do?
You've got something for me?
That's one more less 84A at least.
택시 타고 싶으신 분?
We can put you to this cheeky bush here.
浅見品市で強行軍とか勘弁してくれよ。Air defense ready.
We'll give you some ammo. Ah, I have no water anymore and my CV spotted.
What's the problem, sir? Are you talking to me?
Yes, the 84s again. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a tank that has some very good fire support against infantry and such, but dealing with, yep, exactly that, it just fucking sucks. Of course, in this case, you know, any medium tank would have just overwhelmed you because I was caught reloading. You have 8 side armor, you're gonna survive this, and I can't even keep line of sight. You just got uncapped. Oh, you moved because of fire, that's always annoying. You got the track, that's incredibly annoying as well. I'm just gonna let you die. We have no anti-ground planes, and all of our planes are not very survivable. And now you're dead. We should have this turn on. Side shot, but it's not enough to kill because it only one-shots 7 side armor. And also that MiG-29 is also still alive. All those MiG-29s I'm pretty sure are still alive. For some fucking reason, because my AA is just dog shit this game. I need to decap this, but I lost my... You know, again, I didn't play perfect. Like, those Kernas plays were questionable to say the least. Yep. Say the least. But, but did I really hit the one that is, yeah, still on reasonable HP? One of them was on 1 HP and now they're both one shots from my Chumatsu whenever they get to fire. But now you hopefully can deal with that. There's the Helo Hordes, and my AA sucks against that too. I should give you ammo. I still have Mistral here. That missed. It's great. have no tanks left. Fortunately, our opponent's thing sucks.
Charrier aveugle sur nous. Je m'enfuis.
Oh, that thing is still alive because, yeah, okay. Victor 9 never died. Really now? Oh, I still had this fucking thing the whole time. Keep moving, keep moving. Oh my god, that was... Okay, that was such an unnecessary loss because I had this this Mirage the whole time. That CV just didn't need to die. Wait, what? No, you keep moving. I thought I gave this order to something else. Let's get you in a bush. This attack move here, I can't afford to micro everything the whole time. No, shoot at this, you idiot. Just got one shot. How many? You have 2 guards of MI35s? Who the fuck does that? Oh, you killed your own tank CV? That's funny. Oh, really, Mistral? Oh my god, I have no planes. Oh, this is hilarious. FCS is here at least. I think it's at this fast, better to try to get you in there. But I'm actually just gonna lose you. Because the M35 is still there. Oh, that fucker is still alive? Are you kidding me? That fucking CV actually survived this. It took those bombs on its head, man. Oh man, this deck. Oh god. Who thought to build a deck like this? Holy moly. No idea what this is. Jesus. Again, Connor's plays weren't perfect by any means, right? But my god. Like, there was no way in hindsight that I really could have pushed down the forest on the left. Because against the mech deck that has shocks, what are you gonna do without shocks? My forest fighting is horrible. But I don't have BBTs or BTRTs for forest fighting fire support. Everything I have basically does to one-shots to beat Padobranci, Proletariat 90, or even BVPs, right? Because their IFVs are just better than my IFVs, or my M36s, my CSs, etc., right? Because they're also just 15 points on top of that. What a mediocre deck. Again, it's not a horrible deck. And maybe, you know, this is for you the best deck, but then you also have to get good to get better usage out of some other units, you know. Ugh, I could have played this better, no questions asked. But, and it also didn't help that these MiG-29s just refused to die. But holy moly, my ASFs just weren't basically ever able to cover my other planes. Unless they're riding right next to them, because by the time they'd been ranged, the enemy L19 just, you know, turned around and evac or something. If they even hit in the first place. My god, what a deck. Also, that was a ton of MI35s. That's like 2 cars, huh? You get 12 of them if you're down with them. But yeah, once those M84s came up there, what the frick was I supposed to do without a Kernas? I had no 2A1s, no Jellies, no M1A1s, right? Nothing like that to deal with that. In any case, hope you still enjoyed the video, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.